Hey campers, we're talking about the Eno Vesta Topquilt today. What's a Topquilt? So you've used your hammock in the summertime. You like to lay in the hammock in the summertime and sleep and snore and drink beer and sleep more and whatever you do in your hammock in the summertime. If you want to use your hammock in the winter, you're going to need a little bit of insulation, right? So you're going to need a underquilt and a Topquilt. You can hop in it just in a sleeping bag, but we talk about in another video, if you click below, why that's not the best option. We also talk about this Vulcan underquilt in another video if you click the link in the article here. Today we're talking about the Vesta Topquilt. This is from Eno Hammocks. It's $170 and it weighs 28 ounces, and it's sort of like a kind of a blanket that at the end kind of rolls around into a footbed. So we have our intern Courtney in here, who is nice and toasty, and we have the Topquilt on the top over here, which is also made with the Primaloft Synergy insulation, same stuff that the Vulcan underquilt's made with. Pretty amazing stuff. It has a very high loft level. It resists moisture from your body when you're sleeping or hanging out in the hammock. And if it does get damp, it still retains its insulating properties, which is pretty awesome. And it also has this footbed on here. You want to lift your legs up just a little bit. We have a spot on here, right here on the bottom, that goes up, a little bit ways up here. And it connects with Velcro. It goes up about this high. So you're going to get up to about maybe mid-thigh or so. So your feet are actually going to be able to be wrapped up in the quilt, which keeps them nice and toasty. Thanks, Courtney. And then you're obviously going to stay warm with all the way up to the top. The Vesta Topquilt is rated to the same temperature that the Vulcan underquilt is, 35 to 45 degrees. Even on a day like today where it's 13 below wind chill, if you were crazy enough, like us, to be out in the woods, you could still take a little pit stop, set this up. It took me about 7 minutes earlier today to set everything up, and hang out, relax a little bit, eat a sandwich, get back on the trail. I probably wouldn't sleep overnight in 13 below wind chill with this setup, but it certainly is enough to take a little pit stop. I've had this entire setup out a couple weeks ago, and it was about 20-25 degrees, and I was really warm and definitely would have stayed overnight at that temperature, which is even lower than they have it rated for. So we've been really loving this setup so far. This is the Vesta Topquilt from Eno Hammocks.